Hello, today I want to demonstrate my import workflow using the Load Objects tool in ESRI ArcMap 10.8.2. I work for a water and sewer authority that experiences a large volume of commercial and residential growth. To keep up with that growth, we created a CAD submittal policy that requires the submitting engineers to layer their drawing features by size and type. We also require the drawing be projected to our state plane coordinate system. We also require that their block symbols in CAD to have a centered origin or insertion point. When this criteria is met, the Load Objects tool makes quick work of importing the features. I'll demonstrate this workflow today with this CAD file that I brought in, which is a representation of an extension of a subdivision with water and sewer features loaded in it. I do not load from the CAD file itself. I export the points and the lines out to a line and point feature class from the CAD file. I'll start by importing the gravity mains from the line shape file. Load Objects tool is here. I'll navigate to where those lines are stored. I'll add that and I'll select my sewer gravity main in my SDE feature class. If we had any fields to match, we could match them here. In this case, we don't. We're going to write a little query to select just the features within the drawing we intend to import. We're going to do it by the CAD layer. So we'll say layer equals, in this case, sewer 8. Those are our gravity mains. We've accepted these defaults. And here is the magic of the Load Objects tool. This is the toolbox, the handshake between the import process from the source to the target, which is the SD feature class. In this example, this is sewer gravity mains. You can see we have two. So you got a visual representation of what you're bringing in. If there was any trash or mislayered objects or things that are out of the extents, you would see them here visually. The other important function of this intermediate toolbox is the mass population opportunity you get to mass populate these features from their unpopulated CAD source to be populated on the fly, mass populated on their way into your SDE feature class. In this case, we'll date them. We'll call them active. They're PVC. We know they're 8-inch. And I'll commit those to the database. You can see now that those features have been imported with just a little bit of selection criteria and some policy requirements for submittal on the front end. We can clean these drawings in their CAD workspace. We can also do some visual checks prior to the import process. Like for instance, in this case, I can test to see that the insertion points of their block symbols are centered. That's very important because these point type features are going to land by their insertion point. They don't always get those right, and it causes placement problems. But you can see in this case, they've got the insertion points centered to all of these feature types, so the importation will not be a problem. Let's do it again by the sewer services. We'll select my SDE feature class as the target. It's going to be the gravity service lines. I don't have any matching. We're going to write a query by CAD layer to extract them. They're on layer SS. We get to see all of the CAD elements that we're going to be bringing in. In this case, it's the sewer service segments. We'll subtype them by gravity sewer service. We have some defaults written, the material, the life cycle status, active. Accept those, commit those to the database. Turn our shape files off, and you'll see that they're all in there. This is a quick example of the importation process using the Load Object tool in ArcMap. This tool will not be present in the ArcPro framework. We're currently looking to write a tool to replace this functionality in the ArcPro framework. If anybody has any suggestions of how you might do this or how you might accomplish writing this tool, please let me know in the comments. Thank you.